Hi, I'm Jeff Yamashiroya, and I've known Mark for 15 years. I watched Spider-Man 2 weeks ago, the movie. Good movie, by the way. And after the movie, I thought to myself, you know what, Mark reminds me of a comic book character. Monchichi was it, right? No, but it's a superhero, of course. And it's because Mark can do anything in life. I mean, he's just a remarkable person, and he's very, very unique. I mean, he can play the piano, he can play the guitar, he has a decent voice if you're drunk. And he's highly intelligent, everyone knows that. I remember the first time I met Mark, he was visiting from Stanford, he was visiting Charlie, and he was in Charlie's dorm room reading one of Charlie's textbooks. And while Charlie and I were playing video games, of course. And Mark was reading this textbook, and he looked so intrigued and disappointed at the same time. Apparently the content was too easy for him. And I'm like, Charlie, is your buddy okay? And Charlie's like, yeah, don't worry about it. He just reads. Which is kind of an understatement because he read all of Charlie's textbooks that day in 5 minutes. Mark is also super athletic, if you guys don't know that. It's not common, typical, that after the age of 30, you get really good at a sport. So Mark took up wakeboarding a couple years ago, and he killed it. He's really, really good at wakeboarding. He can do these flips, he can do these high jumps, he can do this trick called the Superman, which is quite fitting to this whole superhero theme. And Mark, I think you placed second or third in a competition in Singapore.
Against other 18-year-olds.
I think, what was the category? Thai American man, age 30 to 32, in finance, gets off work at 3 p.m. And Mark's the only guy that I know that can go into an IKEA, spend 3.5 hours in IKEA, evaluate every single price tag, and come out with nothing. Except for a hot dog. He's like, he looks at a furniture and he's like, I can't do it, I can't do it. They make this in Shenzhen, I can get it for half the price. And like every superhero, Mark has a weakness, he has a kryptonite, and his kryptonite, as everyone knows, it's food. Mark's kryptonite is food. True story, Mark sometimes used to, he would place a cheeseburger next to, on his nightstand, just in case in the middle of the night, he would get hungry. That's right. All kidding aside, Mark, you've been such a great friend. And you know, even with all these superhero accomplishments, you've managed to stay very humble, very down to earth, and you know, you've always been there for me, and you've given me very good advice. And by the way, I've always valued your advice. And most recently, I got to spend a lot of time with Mark while we were both living in Asia, which was good because we got to catch up, and you know, I haven't seen him for a long time. But it was good because I got to know Ploy, and I also got to know Mark and Ploy, the couple, which is good. I mean, we did a lot of stuff together. We did like a lot of adventure sports. We did Thai cooking. By the way, it was a couple thing. It wasn't just me and them too. That would have been very weird. But the best part is that they're just so natural together. Like they don't make you feel awkward, except when they, you know, whisper sweet nothings in Thai and you just don't understand what they're saying. But they're just so natural, and everything that they do is just so thoughtful, which is very rare. And you know, Ploy, you have the biggest heart of anyone that I know. You're the sweetest person. You know what? You're just very, very, very genuine. And you two are my superheroes because you look up to your superheroes. And I look up to the both of you as friends, as human beings, and as a couple. So congratulations.